2. We are gonna be reacting to Mr. Nightmare. Motherfucking scary story, so let's do it. Let's do it. Woo!
When I was 21 years old, I would be home alone at my parents' house a lot. We lived on a little pond which was directly in our backyard. On the other side of the pond was a little town park.
No, you're not.
Our neighbors were a bit spaced out.
No, you're not, guys.
Upscale, expensive block compared to the rest of the town, so the properties were big. I'm fully moved out now, but this was back when I was in college. My parents make a lot of money, and we have multiple homes, so often I was home alone. It was a random night in the summertime. I was off from school, so I can't remember if it was the weekend or a weekday, but odds are since I was home, it was a random weekday. I was in the back sunroom watching a show. That was my favorite room in the house in the summer because it was the most cozy and had the best breeze with all the windows open. I was right on the corner of the couch closest to the corner window when I heard splashing from outside, like in the pond.
Instantly, I'm in the crib after that. No cap, splashing in the pond, nigga. You say no more. I'm going inside. Say no more. Say no more. I'm in my room, nigga. Say no more. Or I'm going to go wake my mom up. Say no more, nigga. Must no more be said, nigga.
Could have been a goose or duck. Sometimes they fight.
Nigga talking about goose or duck. Come on, be real. Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Goose or duck? Come on, gang.
Water make a bunch of splashing sounds. So at first I ignored it. But as it persisted, I decided to lower the volume on the TV and listen. I put my ear up to the window even, and I heard consistent splashing sounds. Way too heavy to be from a duck or goose.
Oh, nah.
It sounded like they were splashes from a person.
Oh, nah.
I opened the door in the sunroom and stepped outside to the deck.
See, nigga, what? Why are you going outside? For what? You stepped outside to the deck for what? Like, gang, what? You stepped outside for what, though, gang? What the fuck? Come on, Mud.
I looked out to the pitch darkness of the backyard. I now heard a man's humming along with the splashes.
See, who the... It's over with now,
Someone was
nigga.
definitely swimming in the water. They were trespassing. Each house on the pond owned a specific chunk of the pond. I stepped inside for a second to flick on the lights to the backyard deck. As I did this, just a bit of the pond was exposed, and the splashes and humming stopped. Whoever it was clearly saw me. I wondered if it was one of the neighbors going for a swim or something, which also just seemed weird.
Come on, nigga saying one of the neighbors going for the swim. Come on, bro.
Whether it was or wasn't a neighbor,
what are you talking about, gang?
Confront whoever it was. I stepped back inside and turned off the lights, of course locking the door as well. I texted my brother, who was away at college, about it. He didn't answer right away. I was trying not to creep myself out over it, but watching TV after this was kind of hard. I couldn't focus on the show. I looked out the window, but all I could see outside was darkness. I still had the TV on in the background, not realizing how revealing the light from the TV would be outside. And then, I thought I heard something on the deck. I hurried to find the remote and turn off the TV, and as the room went black and silent, it took me a few seconds to adjust, and realized that there was the sound of someone's heavy breathing right outside one of the many windows in the room.
Oh, shit, no.
I instantly lay down flat on the couch to try and hide myself.
You fucked up again. What do you mean lay down flat on the couch to try to hide yourself? Up that drink! Up that drink! Go get that drink! He talking about laying flat down on the couch. How is that hiding yourself? You're not hid, pa. The nigga still sees you. You're not hid. What the fuck?
And after a short moment of silence, a deep voice from outside the window said, "I see you." My heart dropped.
I told you he's seen his dumb ass. He's seen you already. What the fuck is you? Come on, man. What is you laying down flat on the couch for? The nigga sees you clearly.
It's my stomach. I couldn't decide in the moment whether to speak.
Hell yeah.
Zero alcohol, ultra smooth taste. Just
Speak or keep hiding. So I just blurted out, "Paul, is that you?" Paul was the name of one of our neighbors. I said this, clinging on to the hope that maybe it was him, and he was just messing with me. But the man outside didn't respond to this. I just heard footsteps walking away. As the barefoot sounding footsteps faded to silence, I still laid flat on the couch, too afraid to move. I laid for a few minutes, before the thought to go check that all the doors were locked came to mind. I exploded off the couch and ran straight for the front door. It was locked, as was the side entrance door.
I would fucking hope
After
the front door is locked.
Longer, and texting my entire family about what was going on, my dad told me to turn the backyard lights on and check if anyone was still out there.
Come on,
he
why?
basically told me to be the man of the house and protect it. So I listened and checked the back deck through the window.
Yeah, I'm going.
Clear.
Only way I'm going outside to check, chat. This is the only way I'm going outside to check. Listen, it's the only motherfucking way I'm going outside to check. If I got a Drake, nigga. If I got that, that's the only way. Nigga, I'm not going outside to check. I would have been like, fuck no, nigga, you come check. Be the man of the house. Nigga, you are the man of the house. Get your ass down here. Get your ass back home and come check this shit, nigga. Cause what the fuck? What? Me go check it? For what?
I brought a big knife outside with me onto the deck, and I looked down. There were wet footprints.
The fuck a knife gonna do, gang? If you gonna do, you gotta bring that Drake.
That had half dried by then, but I could tell that they were barefoot footprints. I followed the trail of footprints around to the side part of the deck.
Oh, no.
What I saw was nightmare fuel.
Come on, gang. Why would you
Part of
switch it
someone's
like
head, namely their eyes and forehead, was peering just over the edge of the deck from the ground below, looking at me as if he heard me coming and was waiting. As we made eye contact,
See? As soon as we make eye contact, Drake, face, gone, nigga. What? It's as simple as Drake, face, gone. Soon as we make eye contact, gang, what are you doing on my property? What are you doing on my property? Talking about I see you and shit. What? Come on now. Drake is hitting straight face, gang. No cap.
away. By now, I was ready to call 911. I did so before even telling my parents. I locked myself inside, waiting for them, and when they came, I felt instantly better. They asked if our family had any enemies or...
You cooperating with the police. You cooperating with the police. Get a Drake. Up your Drake. Get a switch. Up your switch, nigga.
people who don't like us, or if we have any problem neighbors. Questions like this. They did do a quick sweep of the property and then left. I decided to shut every window that night and run the air conditioning just for added safety. When I awoke the next morning, I was just delighted to see sunlight. I don't believe that man ever returned to our house, and we still don't know who it could have been.
They did nothing for you. They did a sweep of the house, gang.
I have a dog who I take for a walk 3 times a day. First in the morning, then in the afternoon, and finally at night.
Maybe we'll
I
react to
take
3
him
of
on the
these.
same route every time, which is through our driveway exit, which leads to a cul-de-sac parking lot for the condominium complex we live in. This will make sense soon as to why I'm telling you this. On the night walk, I always go somewhat late.
Okay.
I'm not sure why, but it's been a habit ever since I've had him, and it's never been a problem for us. Until one night, I begin our final walk of the day and go our usual route.
Okay.
I have a flashlight with me as there are no lights at the parking lot, and I'm listening to music with only one AirPod as I feel it would be for the best just in case I heard something unusual. And I did. As I'm approaching the parking lot, I was hearing something. A voice of some kind that was up ahead of me, but I was completely zoned out in my own world of music as it was happening. But then my mind finally caught up, and I stopped. I took the AirPod out and stood still to listen, just to see if I was only hearing things. And then it happened again.
Switch!
A voice that spoke ahead of me.
Is it that
I
hard?
couldn't see anyone, so I did the stupid thing and continued to carefully walk forward because I thought it was all in my head. But something didn't feel right about it. I stopped again after a few feet, right next to where all the cars were parked.
My hell,
I had
man.
my flashlight pointed everywhere in front of me. I stayed listening, and the
Man.
greatest thing that has ever happened to me yet was hearing a muffled voice of what sounded like a kid say the word help.
Switch!
Dropped so fast.
You need help? I'm finna help both of us.
Pointed
Switch!
my flashlight everywhere to see where it
It's
was coming
simple.
from. I was sure it was coming from the cars, but I was completely thrown off by this. But there wasn't a kid in sight, or anyone nearby. It It was just me and my dog.
Actual
He
photo
didn't
on
seem to
Twitter.
notice anything as he was just sitting in
That
some
shit
bushes nearby. And then I heard it again. The word help was spoken 3 more times.
Switch!
And it was coming from my left side. Where the
Switch
bus
for
was.
every time. What do you mean?
Panicked even more. I didn't know what to think of it. And
I'm
knew
in
I
that
wasn't
bitch.
imagining it. I saw my dog's ears perked up. And he was looking the
Nigga,
same
I would've
direction
fanned out the
was facing
bushes.
as it happened. And that's when it hit me about how incredibly eerie all this was. After hearing it multiple times,
I'm fanning out the bushes, gang.
His voice didn't sound entirely like a kid. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like the mix of an adult and a child at the same time.
Hell no.
Each time it called for help, not only was the voice always muffled, but it was spoken in a more generic
Hell
statement
no.
as
And if I ain't got that
opposed to
switch, you gonna have to catch
every
me.
time.
You gonna have to run me down, nigga.
There was absolutely no change in the tone, inflection, sound, or anything of sorts.
Hey, Lil Bro would've said help. I would've said, I'm out of here, nigga. What do you mean, gang? What do you mean help? Nigga, now I need help. We both finna need help in this motherfucker. Cause what? We both finna need help, gang. I ain't got no way to help you. I promise you, that shit over with.
Ran straight home afterwards, and I tried to explain to my mom what happens. She was puzzled herself about what it could have been, and I suggested we call the cops on the off chance that there was actually someone in need of help.
Here you go, cooperating with the police again.
But she didn't think it was necessary. So many questions were conjuring up in my head. Why was the voice muffled? Was there someone in the car that I couldn't see? Or was it something darker, waiting for me to move closer? I don't like to think too much about it, but whatever it was, it still makes me feel extremely disturbed to this day.
Hell no,
This
switch.
picture is where I had stopped and taken my AirPods out to listen. I heard it up ahead on the left. This is where I had gotten closer and heard it on my left side. I'm aware that there's a condo complex on the right side, which some may think the noise
Was the
was coming
motherfucking
from.
window
It was
down?
in this direction facing the cars when my dog and I heard it. And you can see from this point of view that there's nothing to really indicate a noise coming from somewhere else.
Man, hell no.
Also, at the time this happened, the cars that were parked were trucks and SUV types. So they were a lot larger, covering more space, thus making it harder to see from where I was standing. I never figured this out.
Yeah, that's it for us, chat. I'm not gonna lie, this nigga scary, this nigga stories and his just voice and shit like that. Nah, we need to get some lights on in this motherfucker. Y'all got me in this bitch scared. Hell no. I'm in this motherfucker. Hell no. Y'all got me looking behind myself and shit. We gonna get some lights on in this motherfucker. Don't even worry about it. Hey, we yeah. Cause I ain't doing that. Hell no. Y'all ain't finna have Dinka in this motherfucker fucking with me. Y'all ain't finna have Dinka in this motherfucker fucking with me. Nah, hell no, I don't need, I told you, nigga, up switch.